Good day, everybody. Bevo here. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Welcome back to Space Engineers, everyone. So, all right, guys. Between episodes, I said I was going to go ahead and do the kind of living quarters and the living sections, right? Yeah, well, I went ahead and I did those. So, I wasn't going to throw any windows on here, but I ended up, I thought to myself, you know what? Before I roll out windows completely, I should go ahead and give them a try. And I'm never removing these. These windows are amazing. I love them. I think it looks so cool. Our ship is starting to come along. Yeah, it's really starting to come along. It's almost done. And in fact, I think this episode, I want to go over to Europa. Where are you, Mr.? There you are. I want to go over to Europa and land on Europa and do a little bit of mining this episode. So we need a whole bunch of ice. Remember, we have all those hydrogen tanks. We need to go ahead and fill them up with hydrogen. So we're going to have to mine up a whole bunch of ice for that. So yeah, that's one thing I would like to go ahead and build that miner and get that sucker, get this sucker landed on Europa and just kind of, take a first spin maybe. Yeah. So let's go ahead and kind of look at, let's see, what else did I do between episodes? Oh, I put some red stripes on here. Yeah, added a little bit of red and a whole bunch of lighting. Yeah, added a whole bunch of lighting between episodes. So you can see I put like blue lights right here. And the blue lights are actually, they're turned up like super high. And so they're actually like giving off light from way down here somewhere. So like the actual node that's giving off the light is somewhere down there. And what I'm thinking is when we land on Europa, right, the ice planet, I was thinking some blue lighting underneath here would look amazing because it would go ahead and light up Europa, right, underneath us. It would light up our little landing zone underneath us, and it would look so super cool. Yeah, I mean, our ship's, it's really starting to come along. Oh, and you can see I did do a little bit of a change to hangar doors up here. So check this out. Okay, so on ship right here, so hangar doors. So open, close, open, close. So in space, we're going to just keep it open. We're only going to close them when we're going through the atmosphere because this is going to be our flight deck. We're going to have ships, leaving, coming and going and that kind of stuff. So we'll be leaving, the hangar doors open pretty much all the time, with the only exceptions being when we're going, doing an atmospheric entry or something like that. And then I have blinking lights inside of here. I did a lot of red lighting inside of here. Yeah, you can kind of see the red lights right there on the walls. And I put like these blue lights right here that are turned down. They're turned way down and they blink. So they just kind of give it like a little bit of okay, this is a dangerous area. You want to be careful, when you're going about over here, pay attention to what you're doing kind of thing, right? So I thought that would look kind of cool. And it's the red tint to everything just kind of, it makes it look kind of neat and spooky and airy. Yeah. And then I added some red stripes in here, of course, right? Because why not? But do you all like these windows? Yeah, I love the windows I added in here. I also added some hangar doors on the very bottom. So I put those hangar doors right there. I've been meaning to add those hangar doors for like 3 episodes now. I just haven't gotten around to it. But it's all done. And then, of course, I hooked up right here the conveyor system to the cargo containers. So, yeah. So that's all done. Let's see. And then I threw the windows around on the inside here. So, yeah. I mean, that's nothing too super fancy. But let's go ahead and open you up and hit on in. We go ahead and turn our jetpack off and run around. So I have a little flight seat right up there. Oh, I have some bad news, guys. I have some super bad news. A little while ago, I was turning this around, right? So I could get the sun onto the top, which it looks like it actually, I lost it. I was spinning it around like this so I could get the sun on the top of it. So when I started recording, it would look nice and give some nice little shadows, right? Yeah. And anyway, I was spinning the ship like this, right? And I went whack. And I didn't see my little blue welder. My little blue welder was somewhere near us, and I hit it. And it was like a baseball bat to a baseball. And the blue welder broke up into like a million little pieces, and it went and crashed into the falafel freight over there. I don't think it damaged falafel freight, though. But the blue welder was destroyed. It was just like a gazillion little pieces. It was like a shotgun flying towards falafel freight. Oh, my gosh. I almost cried. Oh, I'm very sad. Very, very sad news. We lost a friend, everyone. So, rip little blue welder. But yeah, so I put these little flight seats right in here, and I think they're kind of cool. Yeah, so that's where we're gonna probably fly from. How come I can't move? What's going on here? There we go. Okay. So all right, and then I have some little stairways going on down here. We'll go ahead and turn on our jetpack for right now. And yeah, so the stairways come down right over here to like this. So this is like our little conveyor sections, right? And then the stairways continue on down to right over here, where we go ahead and run on through into this thing right here. I'm probably going to take out these doors right here because there's no need. All this is going to be air pressurized. So yeah, and it can be sealed. So yeah, there's going to be no problem sealing the sucker up. And then we can go ahead and run down. This is our VIP section, right? This is where the VIP arrivals come in this lower hangar bay right here. So we're going to have our really nice ships. They're going to be kind of landed right here, right? And then the VIPs come up over here. And I haven't furnished the living quarters. The living quarters are all up on the top, up by the flight deck, right? We do have our oxygen right here, oxygen generators. And I have oxygen tanks, which I put in right there, along that back wall right there. And it's on both sides, of course, right? So now how do I get back up? I don't remember. Oh, that's right. Out through this way. All right. And on up we go. And then we'll go up these little stairs right here. And up to the flight deck we go. And yeah. All right. So here we are. Here we are. Yay. Okay. So what I'm actually thinking is I want to go ahead and start building a oxygen refilled. Yay, oxygen. I don't know why I always get so excited whenever you feel our oxygen, but yeah. So what I'm actually thinking right now is we need to go ahead and build like a little miner because I want to go to Europa this episode. So I can never find Europa. How come I can never find Europa? It's on the other side, isn't it? There it is. There's Europa. Okay. Yeah, so I want to go to Europa this episode and I want to mine up a whole bunch of ice. So I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and start building a little miner right over here somewhere. So let's go ahead and we'll just go ahead and start building you out like this. So boop, like this, right? So we'll go ahead and just kind of start off with this. It's going to be a large ship miner is what I'm thinking. You know, one thing that we do need to do, however, is how are we going to do this? I actually need to bring up a conveyor thing right here. So we're going to need to be able to connect up our miners, right? And you know, any kind of like loading and unloading with some sort of conveyor system. So we're actually going to need to bring in the conveyors from here. So what I'm actually thinking is let's go ahead and remove you. So let's go ahead and remove you and you. And then we'll probably just go ahead and do something like this. So we'll go ahead and do, let's see, you. Let's go ahead and get the proper paint like that. And same thing over here like that. And then let's go ahead and bring it up to right here like this. And then we're going to want this to be sealed. So let's go ahead and like that right there. Okay, and then we're going to need to put one of these guys on here. So a conveyor like this, boom, like that, and then we're just going to do a connector. So let's see, do I have a connector? No, that's my merge block. Let's see, let's go ahead and put a connector on here somewhere. So this is just going to go ahead and stick up right out of the flight deck. So I think this would be good. So it's going to be sticking up right out of the flight deck like that. And so, I mean, that is kind of, this is not like an airplane, you know, runway. This is not a runway at all by any means, because we have, you know, living quarters on each end. So that would just be bad, right? So we have our big ships are going to land over here, and that's going to be a big ship. We're going to make a big ship right here. So we actually should go ahead and start building our big ship from over here somewhere. So we'll go ahead and start building that right here. So big ship right here. Oh, goodness. Yeah, see, I used all my plate. I need to use my welder for all that. Let me go ahead and grab that big welder. Oh, I can't believe I destroyed my little welder. My little welder is exactly what I need for this. Oh, my gosh. I'll go ahead and throw a projector block and get another little welder. And we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. Let's go build our ship. So, our little mining vessel. We're going to build our mining vessel. So, I went ahead and I threw together a little welder. No, that's not what I want. I want my jetpack. Yay! So we have ourselves a little welder right here. So yeah, I got myself some oxygen and hydrogen and all that kind of good stuff. So we're all stocked up. Whee! All right, you gonna close now? There we go. Okay, so let's go build ourselves a miner, a huge miner. You know, this ship right here, oh my gosh, I am so happy with it. I want to thank you guys. I want to thank y'all. This is not a product. This is not something that I just built on my own. This is seriously a product of all of us. This is all of y'all's suggestions have been amazing in building the ship. I just love it. Oh, and speaking of which, the name. Yeah, so many amazing name suggestions from last episode, and I can't decide on which one I want to do. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go ahead and throw a straw poll down in the video description, and y'all vote on. There's two that kind of like really, there are a lot of amazing suggestions, but there are two that really stuck out to me. So I thought we would go ahead and do a straw poll on those two. So one is well, the bumblebee, because, well, for obvious reasons. I mean, No explanation needed. Except for the Transformers. There's also the whole Transformer aspect of that name, which is kind of cool, right? So that's one thing that we could do is Bumblebee. So that's gonna be one suggestion. And the other one is an anagram of VTOL, and it was Volt, right? Volt, an anagram of VTOL, which I thought would be kind of cool. Let's go ahead and move you back a little bit because I'm not sure how far out this mining thing goes. Okay. So Volt, an anagram of VTOL, and I had a, what was it? Vertical orbital launching, vertical orbital liftoff transporter, or something like that. I actually had a whole actual name for it, but yeah. So go ahead and vote in the straw poll for whichever one you like, Volt or Bumblebee. Yeah, let's see here. How about right here? So if we went ahead and put you right there, let's see, you're too far forwards. You're way too far forwards. Okay, so we're just gonna have to keep in mind that we're gonna need to have at least 3 or 4 blocks, distance from this back wall right here. That should be fine. That should be fine. Okay, and then right over here, I'm actually thinking, well, let's go ahead and throw like a little simple cockpit on here. So let's see, this one right here is kind of what I was thinking. So let's go ahead and rotate you, something like this right there. Okay, so just a simple little cockpit on here, nothing too crazy. Let's go, in fact, let's just go ahead and add you guys right here and put a conveyor on here. So I'm actually going to go ahead and build a lot of this off camera because I want to go to Europa this episode. Yeah, I really want to go to Europa this episode. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of, quickly build out something that can mine a whole bunch of ice is kind of my thinking here. All right, so you're a conveyor. Let's see. Actually, let's see, a large cargo container. Let's go ahead and rotate you this way, like this. So can we get 3 of you on here? Because that would be amazing. And I can get 3 on there. And I think we're going to have enough room. I think we're going to be safe. Let's see. We're going to do maybe... goodness. Okay, this is going to have to fly in the atmosphere. This is going to have to be an atmospheric lander, right? This is going to have to work in the atmosphere because we're going to be mining stuff down on like Mars and Earth and that kind of stuff as well. So how are we going to do that? My goodness, how are we going to do that? I don't know. These 3 little things right here would be fantastic. But we're going to need some atmospheric stuff on here as well. Yeah, let me go ahead and kind of work on this a little bit, and we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, I have finished up our little miner. Let's go ahead and I want to go to Europa. So I'm going to... Look at this miner. Okay, it's not little. It's big. It's actually ginormous. But it looks little compared to our big VTOL ship here, which still what are we gonna name it? I can't wait to find out what we're gonna name it. Yeah, it's gonna be nice for it to have a name. So yeah, let me know down in the description. Is going to be the little link to that to go ahead and do a straw poll. So look at this. Look at this. We have a whole bunch of engines right on back here, and these are small engines. So these kind of like little atmospheric thrusters right here. These are the small ones. But they're quite big. You kind of see. Yeah, they're pretty big. So there we have those. And then we have one big drill right up here on the very front. And 3 cargo containers right there in the very middle. So, and then we have a connector with landing gears right back over here. Actually, we need to go ahead and dock this sucker up right here. So let's go ahead and, let's see. Let's go ahead and dock. Let's go ahead and jump in you. Turn you around and come in for a landing. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, let's go ahead and check for proximity. 3, boom, locked. Okay, let's go ahead and turn all my engines off. Okay, fantastic. Let's go ahead and jump out right there. All right, let's go ahead and off we go to Europa. Yeah, oh, this is gonna be exciting. This is gonna look amazing landing on Europa. I'm excited about this. So let's see here. Oh, I haven't set these things up yet. Okay, so inside of here, we're going to need several groups. So let's see. We're going to need atmospheric engines. We'll go ahead and throw you guys on right here. We'll go ahead and throw our H2 engines right here. And our vacuum engines we'll put right here like this. And then I should have hangars we'll go ahead and put to open and closed right there. All right. Now let's go ahead and do our this is going to be our shakedown cruise. So the only proper way to start a shakedown cruise in Space Engineers is to shake the ship. Make sure everything's landed. Okay, the pair's landing gears are functional. They're working. And I have another ship over here somewhere right in front of us. That's not ideal. Okay, now let's go ahead and turn our ship like this towards Europa and try not to hit. Yeah, let's try not to hit that miner right there. So, okay. Off we go. Whee! All right, we're not going all that fast. All right, it's going to take me a little while to oh, I'm running out of fuel. That's not good. Ship fuel. Ship fuel is full. You're just being weird. Please don't run out of fuel. Please don't crash and destroy my ship. I spent a lot of time on this ship. I really hope it doesn't explode. Okay, so we have all of our vessels are still in here. All right, looks like they're all still good to go. Oh my gosh, there are asteroids flying at me. There are asteroids flying at me. You know what? With a really big ship like this, those asteroids could probably hit me pretty easy. Okay, so yeah, I'll have to pay attention to where I'm going. Okay, I do want to go to the side that's going to have sunlight. So we're going to go up this way right here. So we're going to fly off in this direction right here. And all right, I'm going to head off to Europa and I'll bring you guys back once we're ready to land. Yeah, this is going to be fun. There we go, guys. We're coming in at 500 meters a second. We're blazing into Europa. That looks like a pretty good spot right down there to land, doesn't it? Yeah, you know, one thing about this ship is it might be really hard to land it. You know, because we don't have because the ship's huge. I mean, the ship is just absolutely it's just a monster, right? So if it's at all hilly, it might be hard to find a nice flat area to go ahead and land it. So let's see. Okay, so we're on our way down. Ship fuel is low. It's gonna keep telling me that. Whoa, there's my shadow. My God, look at my shadow. Oh, that's amazing. Whoa. All right, we need to be careful here. This is where the tricky part starts. Okay, so let's go ahead and rotate ourselves so we're gonna be somewhat flat. All right. How come I don't have like a thing? Can't like see, you know, whether we're flat or not. Oh gosh, we're like on the huge mountain side. Yeah, that's probably not ideal. I'm not gonna be able to see anything like that. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see. Can I actually zoom out? No, I can't. Oh, that's why. It's over there on the wrong side. Okay, well, maybe we can go ahead and land like this. No, this is just not gonna work. This is not going to work. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it like... Oh, gosh. We're too big. Like, we're the size of mountains here. We're the size of mountains. Look at that. How are we going to land this thing? All right. Well, you know what? If we could just get close, we don't have to land it. We don't actually... Yeah, see, there's like a mountain right there in the very middle of our ship. We're not going to land right there on top of the mountain. Okay. So let's go ahead and open up our hangars. So, open. Right? I actually have that hotkeyed, so I'm not sure why I had to do that, but there we go. All right, and let's go ahead and jump into our miner and go do a little bit of mining. So let's actually go remove that mountain because it's annoying. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and turn you on and unlock, and off we go. Whee! And into the miner we are. All right, let's go ahead and dig up some of these mountains here and get a whole bunch of ice. So yeah, I'm gonna start digging into this ice over here, and we'll be back once we have a whole bunch of stuff mined up. That looks amazing. Look at our ship right there, and look at the blue lighting. You remember how I was talking about that blue lighting at the beginning of the episode? Yeah, look at that. Oh, that looks incredible. That is so cool. Oh gosh, we need a base over here at Europa. Oh my gosh, we really need a base over here at Europa. It just needs to be like our all pure ice mining base. It's just a base that whenever we need ice, we just come over to this base over here. So once we get resettled over on Earth, I think that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go like pick out a spot over on Earth, and then actually before we even start building that base on Earth, we might actually come back over here and build up just an ice mining base right here on Europa. Oh gosh, I love Europa. I just think it's amazing. All right, so what do we have here? Well, let's see here. Okay, so we're about half full. All right, not bad. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do maybe one more little line of this kind of stuff right here, and then we're gonna go ahead and maybe we'll just go ahead and head off to Earth. Yeah, let's go ahead and load up on ice and head off to Earth. Man, oh god, I love the ship. It just looks incredible, doesn't it? All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna have to connect up with the connector in here somehow. This is gonna be tricky. All right, we're coming in a little. Oh, we're heavy. Wow, we're heavy. Yeah, we might actually be like over full. Okay, so let's go ahead and check and see. Right, we're not even close to where we're supposed to be. All right, so we'll go ahead and get right over there. And we actually need to be somewhere right about here. Let's see, where is our connector? Okay, so it's way back there. All right, let's go ahead and line it up right about here, like this. Let's go ahead and check. All right, we're pretty well lined up this way. Let's go down this way, like this. Okay, we need to go ahead and line up this way. On down we go. And we're looking pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and look on the side here. And all right, so there's a connector right back over there. Excuse me, wall. How about you don't do that? Okay. Let's see. Oh, you know what I need to do? You know what I need to do? I need to go ahead and hook up our connector right here. Okay. Switch lock. All right. Up a little bit. Over. Forwards. Over some more. Forwards. And backwards. How close are we? Not too close, apparently. And down. There we go. There we go. There we go. Locked. Fantastic. Okay, so this actually works. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and check and see. Is everything out? No. Okay, so yeah, I just need to go ahead and move off this ice right here. Actually, I need to set up my tomb. So, okay, we'll be right back to go ahead and head off to Earth. Bye-bye, Europa. Thank you for all the ice. Yeah. Let's see. Are we out? Okay, so we're out of the gravity well now. So we can go ahead and jump drive. Let's go ahead and set this sucker to Earth L2. Select. Okay, actually, let's just go ahead and go to the moon. Let's go to the moon. Okay, so select the moon, L2. Actually, how about that one right there? Select moon right there. And we want to go ahead and make a base near the moon. The moon side of Earth is kind of where we're going to go ahead and target. Okay, so all right, let's see here. So let's see. The number 1 is Earth. Okay, so jump destination moon, distance, so on and so on. Percentage 100%. Fantastic. So we are off to Earth. Yeah. And there we go. Whoa, what happened to the moon? Did you see that? Moon was like a big block. Oh, that's fantastic. So here we are at Earth. Okay, guys. So let's go ahead and we're going to head on in. And next episode, we're going to come back to do a atmospheric descent onto Earth. And I do believe I will be installing Deadly Reentry. So, wow, we'll see. We'll see. But that should make things interesting for sure. So, all right. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Stay safe. Bye-bye.